It's been on my mind recently, actually, because I've met someone, she's really lovely, she's great, and we're vibing well, taking things slow, but there's distance. Can you grow a Christ-centered relationship with someone when there's distance, when there's miles between you? This is what we are going to explore in this video, and I hope it helps you, because perhaps he's brought someone special into your life, but there is that distance between you, and it's hard to know whether to pursue that or not. Long distance relationship isn't without its struggles. It is tough, feelings of loneliness, longing to be physically together, in the same space, just going for a walk together. If you are really long distance, not being able to do that, that's tough. I have a friend, his girlfriend is living in a completely different country, and they do visit each other when they can, but there's long periods of time where they don't see each other, and I can only imagine that is tough. So what are some key principles when it comes to long distance relationships? You want to prioritize consistent and meaningful communication and conversations, because in the absence of physically being together, it's more difficult to get to know each other, obviously. So, you want to prioritize regular phone calls, video chats are amazing, and be intentional about sharing your day, the joys of the day, the struggles, what you might be worrying about. It's all a great way to get to know each other, and ask the other person thoughtful questions that go beyond just surface level. So for example, instead of just asking, hey, how are you? Or how's your day been? You could say, what's been your favorite part of the day? Tell me something that you're reading about the Bible that has inspired you. These are just examples, but open-ended questions that start meaningful conversations. Be creative in staying connected. So this is a really fun one, actually. I love this because, for example, you could send each other a handwritten letter. When was the last time you received a handwritten letter? I can't even remember when I last got a letter from someone. If I received a letter that had been handwritten by someone, it would take me back. Just think about it. Someone has put pen to paper and written you a letter. How special is that? You could send each other small little gifts. You could even plan online virtual events. There must be so many out there. You could watch an online service of your local church or their church. You could read a Christian book together and talk about that. All of these things will help you to connect and get to know each other. Establish clear expectations and boundaries. Early on, you want to, make sure you're both on the same level and know what each of you want, when it comes to how much you want to communicate, whether you want to visit each other, if that's possible. Setting healthy boundaries for the relationship is crucial as well for protecting both your hearts. Talk to trusted Christian mentors and your pastor and your family and friends, who can guide you and be there. It gives you accountability as well. You can seek their wisdom and their guidance, especially if they're mature married couples. They're going to have so much wisdom and be able to guide you through this journey. Pray together and individually. Lift this relationship, this long distance relationship, up to God. It's in His hands, let Him guide you. Ask Him for guidance together and individually, and pray for your partner. And remember, this won't be forever. You can talk to each other openly. Definitely encourage that. Talk to each other openly about the possibilities, years time or however long. Possibly one of you could move closer, or you could find somewhere, there are options, but it's important to talk openly about that. Use the time apart to grow individually in Christ. You always want to focus and keep that foundation of your faith journey and your relationship with God. You want to keep that a firm foundation, of course, always. But you don't want to let virtual interaction replace deeper, more meaningful interaction and conversations, one-on-one, physically together, if that's possible. Ultimately, as Christians, we seek God's counsel, for everything in life, but especially for dating and relationships. So pray for discernment and wisdom, and pay attention and be aware of the fruits of your relationship. Does it help you grow your relationship with God? Does it lift you up? Because those things are so important. While long distance relationships, they are a struggle, it's also a testament to how God can bring people together, even long distance, even from different countries. And those two people could have the most wonderful future. So can you do one thing for me? If this video helped you, please give it a quick like. And if you know someone who you think could benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.